All right, welcome to that Synth Show, man. We got some news dropping today, and yesterday Korg dropped 2 new products, and I'll tell you what, I was like super pumped, and then I was like, you know what? I ain't too happy about this. So let's check it out with that Synth Show. Let's go. All right, man, as some of you might have seen today, they dropped their Korg Kaoss replay, you know? And I first looked at this thing, man, because you know I'm a Korg, hey, right off the bat, I love Korg synthesizers. I got the Wave State, I got the Mod Wave, I got the Op6, I got the Drum Log, I had a Korg Volca bass, so I love Korg. So this is coming from a Korg fanboy, and I ain't too happy about it. But before I wasn't too happy, I looked at it and I said, man, this thing looks awesome. I can't believe they just came out with a sampler. I'm looking for a sampler. You know, I was looking at the Roland SP404 Mark II, and I was like, man, I'm going to wait and hold off on that. And then Korg just suddenly came with this, and I was like, look at that big, beautiful screen. Look at those touchpads. And man, it's probably got 2 DJ faders. This thing is looking like this might be exactly what I'm in the mix for. So let's jump over here real quick. And let's check out the Korg Stinger, which I saw, and I was like, whoa! This is some sweetness. Let's check it out real quick. Looks nice. Big old screen. Dual faders. Okay. I like it. Korg Kaoss replay. Now, after seeing that, we should call this thing the Korg Kaoss Pay, you know? Because you got to pay a lot of money for this thing. And I don't really know what Korg were thinking, but to be honest, I don't know what Korg has been thinking, you know? It seems like they did a lot of thinking with the Mod Wave, the Wave State, and the Op6, and then they just came out and went and dropped those SE keyboards for an insane price for, to be honest, not much. But I will say, there's been a few samurais who said the Wave State SE is absolutely out of this world, but, you know, if you got a big MIDI keyboard, you got the old Wave State, I don't know. So let's look at this, the Korg Kaoss replay, or we'll call it the Korg Kaoss Pay, because you got to pay for it. And we'll find out how much this thing costs in a minute. Come back to the iconic Kaoss Dynamic Effects Sampler, which is cool. Double DJ faders, you know? Many legendary analog synthesizers and drum machines followed in the 70s and 80s. Digital products like the iconic Wave Station. 1999, Korg entered the DJ market with the Kaoss pad. So maybe they're trying to compete with Pioneer and bring this same, because the Pioneer products are expensive, you know? So maybe they're like, let's compete with Pioneer and let's blow off Roland. But you're Japanese, you gotta compete with your Japanese competitors unless you guys are in cahoots. Is Roland and Korg in cahoots? But I'll tell you what, if they keep this stuff up, Behringer's gonna buy Korg so fast, because this is absolutely insane. All right, so anyways, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Sampler, flexible, hands-on effects, 16 velocity sample pads. 5-inch OLED touch display. Maybe that's what cost all the money. 5 knobs, 2 sliders, plenty of buttons. 16 pads, 8 banks in each. 128 sample slots. You can save 100 projects on a micro SD. And don't get me wrong, this thing looks beautiful. So beautiful, I even thought about leaving it. No, I didn't. I'd never leave her. She's amazing. All right, so let's keep going. DJ focus features. So this makes me think they're trying to compete with Pioneer. You know, the Pioneer product. We'll check that out in a second, see what the Pioneer looks like, because, you know, they did a micro SD on the back. I don't really understand that, why they did that. You know, a micro SD and a USB-C thing or something. USB-C port for powering the unit, and that's it. And a micro USB for data. Who's designing this thing, man? They're gonna have to start making these things in South Korea, I think. Because I don't know what's going on in the Japanese factories. All right, as we go, we got the loop hop and we got the bow beats first out of the gate. As always, cool videos, you want to learn how to use it. But we're here to see what they're charging for this thing. And oh my good God. 1,099 squiggly mark. What is that, euros? Or that's euros, right? So let's go check out here the Korg Kaoss. If we jump over to, how do you say it, Toman? this music site, they're selling this for $9.89. Are you kidding me? And they're jumping over, and we got the Roland SP404 Mark II for under 400 bucks. So what to get the difference? You got the big screen, you know? I don't know what they're thinking. Roland, 32 voices polyphony, 160 samples, 16 gig memory, 3 knobs, 37 effects, SD card slot too. So, I mean, if they're competing with Roland, not gonna happen. You could buy 2 Rolands and a Micro Freak for this. So I don't know. Like, you tell me. Would you rather get this thing with the big screen that you can wiggle your finger on? Is that the selling point? Because it ain't selling me. But if you're a DJ, maybe that'll work for you. I don't know, but I just want to check out how much the Pioneer stuff's selling for. Pioneer DJ equipment. Let's see if they got one here. Wow. Where are you? Pioneer DJ. Decks. Nothing. Let's check out Sweetwater. Pioneer. Let's see, because I got a feeling that Korg is trying to compete with Pioneer. All right, so we got this one. We got, what else they got, a smaller size? Yeah. All right, I guess this is the one they're trying to compete with here. Okay, so we look over here, we got the Pioneer DJ DJM 750 Mark II. Now, if the Korg is competing with this, maybe that's their play, because this got a similar look minus the Kaoss pad. You know, the Kaoss pad gives you that, if you're a DJ and you want to squiggle your finger around, you know, they got the faders down here. All right, they got their faders. So I think this is what Korg's competing with. But I got to tell you, Korg, I love you, but you're making me want to sell all my gear because that's got a Korg name on it. If you keep doing this kind of stuff, it's crazy. Give that thing to us for $450 max, you know? You're gonna give me a drum log for $4.99, and you're gonna give me an Op6 for $5.99, a wave state for $6.99, and you're gonna throw that sample machine with an SD card for $1,000? That's giving you the samurai slice, baby. You are out. No, we will not be buying the Korg Kaoss Repay, because you're gonna have to repay me some money if I buy that thing. So you tell me what you guys think down in the comments. I've been looking this up all day, and I'm reading, and people are telling me the same thing. They're saying that this thing ain't worth it. Korg, you overshot on the price. You should be ashamed that you're putting something like this out for that kind of price. And to be honest, this is kind of making me think, Behringer, Uli, Music Tribe, get over there and buy Korg, will you? And get these prices down so real hobby musicians can start affording this stuff, you know? Because we love gear. Jorb loves gear. Bo Beats loves gear. We all love gear, but we can't pay $1,000 for a Kaoss pad sampler when we can get the exact same thing from Roland for $400. We just can't do it. You can't expect us to do that. But anyways, I love it. If I had $1,000, I'd like to buy it to try it. Korg, why don't you send me one? And I'll try it. But if you send me the Samurai one, you better believe I'm going to give it an honest review, because I'm an honest man with an honest heart, with an honest community. I love you. That's Synth Show, baby.